These young groundhogs, or kits, are some of Montreal's newest residents. And as it gets warmer, you could see them pop up all over the city.
The kits, so the kids, the youngins, will be born in May in those tunnel systems, and we start seeing them emerge in June. So at around 5 weeks, they've weaned, so they no longer rely on just the mother's milk. They start eating. They start eating foods, that is. So they start learning to explore the world around them, and that's why we see them emerging from their underground systems.
Because they aren't a protected species, we don't know exactly how many there are in Montreal. But researchers say their numbers have increased a lot since the 1970s, when forests were cleared for farmland and urban environments. The SPCA is telling people they won't be picking up groundhogs or lending people traps until the end of the summer. That's because they don't want people to disturb them as they're raising their young. So even if you see a young kit that's all alone, it's important to remember they're wild animals.
I know it's difficult to wrap our heads around this because when we see young animals, we want to save them, but that's just the circle of life.
Groundhogs like open grassy fields, but you're just as likely to find one living under your garage or close to your garden. If you've got one in the neighborhood and you want to keep your flowers and your vegetables safe, your best bet is a physical barrier like a raised bed or a fence.
Plant things that groundhogs don't like. If your problem is only groundhogs, well, stick to nightshades. They're not interested in tomatoes. They're not interested in eggplants and peppers. Their favorite things are brassicas.
So, if you want to avoid groundhogs picking through your garden, be careful where you plant your kale and your broccoli and your cabbage.